You didn't find this video. He was the one who found you. At the exact time. At the right moment. At the point in your journey where maybe you were about to give up. Maybe you're tired. Tired. Not just the body, but the feeling of disappearing inside. A little weaker every morning. A little further than your own strength. But now, breathe with me. Slowly. Because what you're about to hear here could change everything. No, it's not an exaggeration. It is a silent warning. Because while you sleep, something inside you is dying. There is an invisible thief who enters your body every night. Not with violence, but with silence. He doesn't steal your wallet. It steals your strength, your balance, your autonomy. And the worst part, you may have let him in without realizing it. You might think, it's age, it's normal. But it isn't. It's not normal to wake up every day with your body weaker, with your energy drained, with your muscles silently crying out for help. This name doesn't age. It is being consumed. And this can and should be avoided. Did you know that a significant portion of your muscle loss happens while you sleep? That's how it is. When you give in to the pillow, your body goes into emergency mode. And if you haven't fed him properly before bed, he'll be looking for energy where he shouldn't. In the muscles themselves. The body begins to feed on itself. It begins to consume your foundation, your structure, your independence. And all this because you went to sleep on an empty stomach. Without the sacred food he needed to protect his vitality. Nobody told you that. Because most people don't know either. But here, we know. And I'm here to guide you. Take it easy. Really. With compassion. What you are going to learn now does not require expensive medications. There are no magic formulas. It is simple, natural, sacred. They are foods. But not just any food. They are sources of life that, when consumed at the right time, are transformed into invisible shields. Silent protectors who work at night, rebuilding what time tried to take away. This is a call. An invitation to forgotten wisdom. Taking care of your body, the temple of your soul. You don't have to accept weakness as your destiny. You can choose the strength. You will be able to wake up again with vigor, with firmness, with light. And it all starts with a simple decision before bed. Are you ready to remember who you are? Are you ready to restore what seemed lost? So, stay with me. Because your transformation begins tonight. With something you're going to eat. Before you close your eyes. You know that tiredness that just doesn't seem to go away, no matter how many hours you sleep? That weight on your body when you wake up, as if time had left deep marks? Have you ever wondered if this is really normal? No, it isn't. The pain you feel is not just age. It's the body trying to fight the silent wear and tear that occurs during the night. And this is what you have to understand. While you sleep, he doesn't rest. He struggles to maintain himself, to renew himself, but he cannot do it alone. You wake up thinking you've had enough rest, but when you look in the mirror, reality is cruel. The stiffest joints, the weakest muscles, the energy that should be running through your veins seems to be disappearing, and you don't even know why. You are not alone. Millions of people over the age of 60 go through the same struggle every day. But there's something few people know. Something that changes the course of this battle. The body, over time, begins to become less efficient in its functions. It's as if the parts of a large machine began to wear out, one by one. Muscles that were once so strong and flexible begin to wear down, not because of age, but because the body doesn't have the proper nutrition to maintain their strength. It seems hard to believe, but it is the absolute truth. When you go to sleep without proper nutrition, what happens is silent destruction. The body enters a state of catabolism, a process in which it begins to consume what is vital to its strength. And what do you consume first? The muscles. Imagine, what should be a time of recovery, a time of restoration for the body, ends up being a time of exhaustion. And this process is not gradual, it accelerates over time. Year after year, you lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade. Yes, you read that right, 8%. And no, this isn't because you're aging naturally. This happens because the body does not receive the proper support during the crucial hours of rest. You may not realize it, but your cells are crying out for help while you sleep. They are asking for that essential food that can break this cycle. However, there is a way to turn the key. A simple and effective way to reverse this muscle loss and protect the strength you still have. And the best part, you can start today. Yes, even today. But before continuing, I want to invite you to subscribe to our channel. Here we share valuable wisdom and advice like this to help you regain your vitality. The journey to feeling strong again begins with a small step, and you're already on the right path. Don't wait any longer to take control of your health. The transformation begins now. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your strength returning. Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy, less stiffness, and muscles that support you with confidence. This is the first step to stop being a hostage to your own weakness. Believe me, it's not too late to rescue your vitality. Time, with its constant march, seems to be the enemy that never ceases. You look in the mirror and see the lines on your face, the thinner hair, the less firm skin. The mind sometimes seems to slip away, as if memories are becoming harder to reach. But what if I told you that the real battle isn't fought over the years, but in the small decisions you make every night? Yes, every night when you go to bed and close your eyes. The aging process is not, in fact, an inevitable enemy. It is, above all, a reflection of habits, of how we treat our bodies over time. Yes, the body ages, but it also has an incredible capacity for regeneration, if nourished properly. What happens during sleep is key. Sleep should be our health's greatest ally, but for many people it becomes its greatest saboteur. By going to bed without providing your body with the nutrition it needs, you are allowing it to enter a state of deprivation. What should be a time of repair and rebuilding ends up being a time of destruction. And you don't even realize it. You are simply sleeping, trusting that rest will restore your vitality. But without proper fuel, the body begins to wear down, like a machine running without oil. Did you know that most muscle loss occurs while you're in deep sleep? The loss is not gradual. It is not something that just happens during the day. During the night, the body goes into starvation mode and begins to consume what it shouldn't. And what do you choose? The muscles. The basis of your movement, your independence, your strength. Now imagine if you could reverse that. What if before going to sleep you could fuel your body so that it uses that time to repair, rebuild, and strengthen itself? The secret is in a simple adjustment to your nighttime routine. A change that requires no effort or complication. Simply understand how to give your body what it really needs to combat wear and tear and grow stronger while you sleep. This is not a fairy tale. It is not an empty promise. It's science. Recent research has shown that eating certain foods before bed activates the body's natural muscle repair mechanism, even while you sleep. The muscle loss you experience is not simply part of aging. It is a direct consequence of how you have treated your body over time. And by learning to feed your dog properly, you can stop this process easily, effortlessly, painlessly, and without expensive treatments. The secret is not in magic medicines or supplements. It's in the food. In foods that can be easily found and consumed with pleasure. Foods that are powerful allies to maintain your strength. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling like you slept not just to rest, but to rebuild. Imagine that when you open your eyes, your muscles are firmer, your mind is clearer, and the stiffness you felt when you woke up has dissipated. The path to achieving this is simple, direct, and can begin tonight. Just change the way you eat before you even close your eyes. The aging process should not be seen as a constant loss. It can be a path of renewal, an opportunity to make wiser and more conscious decisions. And by understanding the power of a simple bedtime meal, you can begin to write a new story for your body. Now, as you go about your day, remember, the power to change is in your hands. You just need to understand how to nourish the machine that runs your life. You may not realize it, but every day as the sun sets and you prepare for rest, a silent mistake occurs. And this mistake is costing you your vitality, your energy, and most importantly, your strength. Most people don't realize that the cause of their muscle loss isn't what they do during the day, but what they don't do before bed. Yes, it sounds simple, but that's precisely what most people ignore. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age more slowly than others? Why do some people maintain their strength and energy even at the same age, while others begin to weaken? The secret is not in the time that passes, but in the way the body is treated during the night. The big flaw is not providing your body with the fuel it needs to regenerate while you sleep. Without this vital nutrition, the body enters a process that is not just about rest. It is of silent destruction. During sleep, the body enters a state of fasting without receiving food. And what happens when you don't have the protein you need to stay strong? It begins to feed on its own muscles. Yes, that's how it is. Your own body, in a moment of deprivation, begins to break down what is most precious to it in order to continue functioning. The muscles that support your structure, your mobility, your active life, are the first to waste away. This process is known as catabolism, and it's something that happens to all of us, but over time it becomes more aggressive. In people over 60 years of age, this process occurs with much more intensity due to anabolic resistance, a phenomenon in which the body becomes less efficient at utilizing the proteins it consumes. Lack of proper nutrition at night accelerates this process, resulting in accelerated loss of muscle mass. And as the years go by, this not only affects your strength, but also compromises your independence. You may make this mistake every day without even realizing it. And it's not because you're getting older, but because you're not giving your body what it needs to stay strong, healthy, and restored. The good news is that this can be solved with a simple adjustment to your bedtime routine. Imagine, for a moment, that you could stop this cycle of destruction and begin restoring your body's strength without having to exert much effort. Imagine if a small change in what you eat before bed could transform your health. If possible, and you can start today. Before bed, what you choose to eat has the power to stop this process of muscle loss. Choosing the right foods can activate the body's restorative power, improve the absorption of essential nutrients, and prevent muscle deterioration while you sleep. It's a simple, effective, and affordable strategy that doesn't require you to change your lifestyle or spend hours at the gym. It's simply about fueling your body at the right time. Now, if you're just starting to realize the impact these decisions have on your life, enjoy this video. It's not just about improving your health. It's about starting to make more conscious choices to preserve your strength and vitality. Your body is a temple, and you have the power to restore it, to care for it as it deserves. Now you know the secret to avoiding silent destruction. Now, you can change your story. Now that you know the silent mistake that's damaging your health every night, it's time to learn how to turn this process of destruction into one of recovery and strengthening. And it all starts with what you choose to eat before bed. Imagine that your body is a house. If the house is built with weak materials, time, wind, and rain will wear it down until it loses all its strength. Now, imagine having the best, strongest, and most durable materials at your disposal to rebuild the foundations of this house. Your body is the same. Every night, when you go to bed without providing your body with the proper nutrients, you are allowing it to build on a weak foundation. But by feeding your muscles the right nutrients, you'll be creating a solid foundation that can withstand the wear and tear of time and daily challenges. It's not about miracles, it's about simple decisions. Decisions that, when made consistently, begin to have a real impact on your health. Now, let's talk about how you can change this scenario and start restoring your body's strength, starting the next night. The secret lies in foods rich in slow-release proteins, which act as a solid foundation for your muscles while you sleep. These foods provide the body with the amino acids it needs to rebuild muscles during sleep, preventing catabolism and instead promoting muscle regeneration and growth. An example of this is the cottage cheese, a food rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein. By eating a serving of cottage cheese before bed, you're providing your body with a continuous supply of amino acids, allowing your muscles to repair and strengthen while you sleep. It's not just about preventing muscle loss, but also a build what was lost. Muscles not only maintain their function, but also ensure that you continue to move with strength, balance, and independence. Another powerful food for this purpose is boiled eggs. Each egg contains high-quality protein and leucine, an essential amino acid that helps activate the muscle-building process. This simple food is a powerful source of nutrition for those looking to increase muscle endurance and combat the weakness that comes with age. Nuts, such as almonds or chestnuts, also play a vital role in this process. They are rich in healthy fats, proteins, and minerals like magnesium, which aid muscle function and stress reduction, promoting more restful and restorative sleep. You don't need to become a nutrition expert. The secret is to choose the right foods for dinner and, in doing so, give your body what it really needs to be strong. These foods work as true allies in the fight against muscle loss. By eating right before bed, your body goes into recovery mode rather than destruction mode. This is not a short-term process. It's something that should be done every night. But over time, the results will be visible. You will begin to feel your strength return, your energy renewed, and your mobility restored. And the most incredible thing is that it doesn't require any Herculean effort. It's all about small decisions that add up and create a profound and lasting impact on your health. You may be asking yourself, but will this really work for me? The answer is yes. Because the human body, with proper nutrition, has an incredible ability to recover and strengthen, regardless of age. And by giving your body the right fuel, you'll be awakening the potential for renewal that has always been within you. Now, stop for a moment and think. What would it be like to wake up tomorrow with a stronger body? With less joint pain? More energy to face the day? This change begins today, with the decisions you make before going to sleep. Don't underestimate the power of a simple meal. Don't underestimate the impact of fueling your muscles while you rest. True transformation is in your hands, and it all starts with the change you make today. Think for a moment about all the wisdom your body possesses. He knows how to heal, how to regenerate, how to maintain his strength. However, there is one condition. He needs help. Have you ever observed how nature works in harmony? Trees heal overnight, flowers bloom at dawn, and rivers flow without ceasing. Your body also has a natural healing rhythm, which is intensified while you sleep. But for this process to happen effectively, your body needs the right raw materials. You need something that can sustain, strengthen, and rebuild your cells. In the case of muscles, this means proteins, amino acids, and specific nutrients. Now imagine a scenario where, instead of losing your strength, you regain it, night after night. Imagine that when you lie down, your muscles begin to nourish themselves, not only to maintain themselves, but to regenerate and grow. Imagine waking up not feeling weak, but feeling like your body has become firmer, more resilient, more energized. The process of muscle anabolism, muscle development, can be activated while you sleep if your body receives the right nutrients at the right time. And unlike catabolism, which destroys muscle, anabolism promotes regeneration and strengthening. This isn't just something you should expect on active days, but also on restful nights. Now let's see what can really make a difference. You don't need complicated diets or exhaustive workouts to activate this transformation. Sometimes simply adjusting your nighttime diet is all your body needs to begin recovering efficiently. As we have already mentioned, foods such as cottage cheese, with its slow-digesting protein, provides your body with the fuel it needs while you sleep. But there are also other foods that become powerful allies in muscle recovery while you rest. Hot milk with turmeric, for example, is not only a comforting drink before bed, but also an ally in the muscle regeneration process. Milk, being rich in high-quality protein, provides what your muscles need to repair themselves. Turmeric, with its natural anti-inflammatory compounds, helps relieve muscle soreness and reduce inflammation that may be hindering your recovery. These foods, when consumed strategically, work together to promote healthy, restful sleep. Greek yogurt, with its combination of casein and probiotics, is another excellent ally. It nourishes the body in a sustained manner, allowing your muscles to receive the necessary amino acids during sleep. But that's not all. Greek yogurt also aids digestion, ensuring the body absorbs nutrients efficiently, allowing for a faster and more complete recovery. In addition, Foods rich in magnesium, like the almonds, offer a great benefit for muscle relaxation. This mineral is crucial for muscle function and helps relieve stiffness and tension that can build up throughout the day. Simply adding these foods to your nighttime routine can make a difference, not only in how you feel when you wake up, but also in how your body behaves over time. As you incorporate these choices into your life, you begin to realize something much deeper. It's not just about how your body responds physically, but how your energy is vital begins to be restored. You'll feel the difference in your daily life, in your disposition, your balance, your confidence in making things easier. You are no longer a hostage to fatigue, pain, or feelings of weakness. You are taking control, rescuing what has been lost over time. And this, my friend, is not a process that happens overnight, but a continuous cycle of choice, action, and transformation. And while you sleep, your body continues to work for you, rebuilding, restoring, and strengthening itself. The amazing thing is that by dedicating yourself to this healing journey, you realize that you not only survive, but you flourish, with more energy, more strength, and more vitality. Now, imagine waking up every day feeling like you invested in your health overnight, when others were still sleeping. Imagine being able to do what you want, without limitations, without the constant worry of weakness or pain. That's the power of the dream, and the power of conscious choice. You hold the key to transforming your aging process into a process of constant renewal, with proper care and nutrition. The transformation happens while you rest. And when you wake up, you'll feel the reflection of everything you've done to your body. In the last few minutes, you've learned what happens inside your body while you sleep, about the silent mistakes that happen at night and how a lack of proper nutrition can affect your strength, muscles, and even your independence. But here's the truth. You are not alone on this path. Many others are on the same journey, feeling the same symptoms, facing the same difficulties. However, the difference between those who remain stuck in the downward spiral of losing strength and those who begin to transform is a matter of choice. Simple decisions you can start making right now, tonight. These decisions are not miraculous, but they are powerful. And its impact goes beyond your muscles. It directly influences your quality of life. It goes with your self-esteem, with your energy, with your ability to be fully active, to do what you love, to enjoy each day with more vigor. But for that to happen, the first step must be taken. And that step is understanding that you can indeed feel stronger and more independent again. That you have the power to change your health from the inside out. That your ability to recover, to become stronger, depends not only on time, but also on your daily decisions. The truth is that the process of muscle loss is, most of the time, invisible. Little by little it infiltrates, affecting your life without you realizing it immediately. But once you realize this process, the struggle begins to change. You start taking action, making different decisions, and your body, that great ally we have, begins to respond in a remarkable way. You are not fighting age. You are fighting the wrong habit. And that's something you can fix, night after night. Now imagine waking up tomorrow with less stiffness, more energy, and more strength to start the day. Imagine looking in the mirror and feeling your body, little by little, begin to reflect your dedication and care. That's the power of small changes. It's the impact of a simple choice before bed. It's the beginning of a new stage in your life, where you feel stronger and able to enjoy every moment. But the transformation doesn't happen only in you. It can also happen to everyone around you. Who knows, maybe it will inspire your friends, family, or even colleagues to make these changes in their own lives. Many still don't know that they can prevent this silent wear and tear, that it can be restored with simple, powerful decisions. I would like to know how you feel now. What went through your mind when you heard those words? Are you beginning to realize the power you have within you to change? Tell us in the comments how this new perspective on your health has changed the way you view aging and body care. I'm here to accompany you on this journey. Remember, you are not alone. It is a movement of self-knowledge, strengthening, and renewal. You can transform yourself and live your life with more vitality, more strength, and more joy. Now, close your eyes for a moment and imagine your transformation. Imagine your body receiving the nourishment it needs every day to be strong, regenerate, and grow. Imagine your energy renewed and your disposition restored. Now, open your eyes and see what you can achieve. It all starts with the first step, the decision to take care of yourself. Now that you know what happens during sleep and understand the impact of your food choices, let's talk about the secret that many people overlook: constancy. Profound changes in health and body do not happen overnight. They are a continuous process, a path of dedication, of small steps taken consistently. It's not a miracle in a bottle, nor a medicine that will save everything overnight. It's a change in your lifestyle, something you choose for yourself, every day, every night. The transformation begins to happen when you start to prioritize your body, even in small decisions. When you start seeing nighttime eating as an opportunity to nourish your muscles, to restore your vitality. When you understand that every choice, no matter how small, has a direct impact on the quality of your rest and your body's regeneration. Imagine that every night is an opportunity to start over. Every night you make the right choice, instead of ignoring what your body needs, is another night of recovery and strength. Over time, these choices add up, and you begin to feel the results, not just in how your body feels when you wake up, but in your energy, your well-being, and your will to live. Muscle recovery is not something that happens in isolation. It is the result of a series of small actions that become habits and, over time, transform your way of life. And the beauty of this process is in its simplicity. It's not about making big changes all at once, but rather incorporating small practices into your routine until they become a natural part of your life. You'll notice that as the nights go by, your body begins to respond more visibly. The stiffness decreases, the pain becomes less intense, and you begin to notice that it is easier to get up, walk, and move around. And as time goes by, you'll notice that you're no longer simply enduring aging, but celebrating the wisdom of taking care of yourself. This is not a sprint. It is a quiet but profound walk. And the secret is the daily commitment. You may not feel immediate changes in one night, but as the weeks and months go by, the improvements become undeniable. Your body will become stronger, your joints will become more agile, and the constant feeling of fatigue will begin to disappear. Every day, every night, your body will be stronger, more rejuvenated, more resilient. And make no mistake, aging is not a sign of weakness. It is an opportunity for transformation. Every day you live is an opportunity to strengthen your structure, revitalize your body, and celebrate the wisdom that comes with age. Now, stop for a moment and think. Where do you want to be in 5 or 10 years? Do you want to look back and see that every day you made choices that strengthened your health, that brought vitality to your body, or do you want to look back and regret the choices you didn't make? The answer is in your hands, in your daily decisions. Choose to nourish, choose to care, choose to give your body what it needs to stay strong and active. Because strength doesn't come with time, it comes with how we treat our bodies, with the respect we give them. And the journey begins now, with a restful night's sleep, a fortifying diet, and the decision to continue, night after night, walking toward more vibrant, fuller health. The profound truth you are now beginning to understand is that healing, strengthening, and restoring your body does not depend on external sources. They do not come from expensive treatments or complex methods. They begin within you, in your personal power to make decisions that respect your body and its need for recovery. Modern medicine and quick fixes may have their value, but real change comes when you choose to honor your body with respect and daily attention. Every night, when you close your eyes, your body has the opportunity to renew itself, to heal itself, to strengthen itself, and that depends entirely on what you do before you fall asleep. Have you ever felt, at some point, as if your body was something far away from you? As if it moves away from you, becoming a reminder of something stronger and healthier? This is normal, but it doesn't have to be this way. You have the power to reverse this process, to recover the vitality you may have lost along the way. The first step is to understand that your health and well-being are not a reflection of time, but of the choices you make. You can, every day, improve your quality of life, improve the way your body responds to stress, fatigue, and even aging. You can wake up stronger, with more energy and more balance. And it all starts with what you do when you sleep. This strengthening process doesn't happen in a single event, but rather develops night after night, with dietary choices and adequate rest. And the most impressive thing is that your body, as the days go by, begins to silently build its strength, without you having to do anything other than take care of it. Imagine what it will be like to get stronger every day. Imagine the pleasure of waking up, looking in the mirror, and realizing that the stiffness and pain are diminishing. Imagine the feeling of being able to get up with ease, walk without pain, and do what you love without being limited by the limitations of your body. All this is possible, and the key is to give your body what it needs most: nutrition and rest. Simple but deeply effective. There is something magical about the balance between food and rest. While you sleep, your body regenerates, and proper nutrition provides the resources to rebuild what was lost during the day. Not only are you stopping muscle wasting, but you are also promoting growth of your muscles. Your body can literally gain strength while you rest. And when you realize this, you begin to see sleep not as a simple pause, but as a moment of reconstruction. By feeding your body the right foods before bed, you're giving it the fuel it needs to reset and rejuvenate. It is not a magical or quick process, but something constant, something that happens over time. Every night is an opportunity to strengthen your body, to regenerate your strength, to become the best version of yourself as the years go by. The most beautiful thing of all is that this process is not a battle against aging. It's a celebration of your body, a celebration of what it can do when treated with wisdom, care, and respect. Aging is not a defeat. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-care, and ongoing transformation. And you can choose how you walk this path. Be kind to your body. Feed it wisely, give it rest, and it will respond with strength and vitality. The transformation happens every night that you choose to take care of yourself, and when you wake up you will see the reflections of this in your body, your health, and your happiness. Real change begins when you understand that you are not a hostage to time, but that you are in control of what happens to your body. You have in your hands the power to strengthen yourself, to heal yourself, to live with vitality again. The transformation is real, and it starts now. We have reached the end of this road, but know that what you have learned here today is not the end, but the beginning of a powerful journey. Now you have the key to reversing the invisible damage that aging can cause in your body. You understand, like never before, that muscle loss is not an inevitable consequence of aging, but rather the result of careless habits, which can be corrected with simple, wise choices. You have the ability to reverse this trajectory, to regain your strength, your vitality, and your independence. It's not an easy process, but it's something you can start today, right now. There are no more excuses for letting yourself weaken, for living with a feeling that your best years are behind you. The best is yet to come. It starts with the care you give yourself, every night, every choice you make. And the most incredible thing, this power is within you all the time. You don't need to wait for miracles or outside help. You are the solution to your health. You have the power to change your life for the better. Now imagine what your life will be like in a few months when you start applying this knowledge. Imagine waking up feeling in control of your health, with more strength, more energy, and more freedom to live. The change will be visible. You'll feel renewed, more active, and freer. What is happening to you now is not a coincidence. This video did not come to you by chance. You have been guided here because your body is ready for this transformation, because you are ready for this new phase of your life. So before we continue, I'd like to invite you to do something simple but powerful. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. Because every like, every comment, every subscription isn't just a number. It's a demonstration of your decision to transform yourself, your choice to invest in your health and well-being. Comment below how you feel now after discovering these powerful secrets. How do you see your path now, knowing that you can improve your health from the inside out? I look forward to reading about your experiences and how you are transforming your life. You have the ability to build the health you desire. You have the strength to rebuild yourself every day. You are no longer a hostage of time. You are now the creator of your own story of well-being and vitality. Believe me, you are privileged to have seen this far. Now it's your turn to take control, to use the power you now have in your hands to transform your health. And this transformation begins today. It begins now. When you look back, you'll know you made the right decision. He decided not only to survive, but to live fully, with strength, vitality, and freedom. The journey doesn't end here. It begins every day, putting what you've learned into practice and seeing how your life transforms. Now, go ahead. Life is waiting to be lived to the fullest. And you're ready for it.